So joining me now is NewsNation senior producer and author of Murder in the Media, Allison Weiner. Allison, you're always so great to have on these cases. So what do you make of Lindsay Clancy referring to what happened to her kids as her tragedy, and then also who we just saw testifying saying this, essentially she didn't really know what she was doing wrong? That's what I heard from that.
Yes, I mean, I think that is also he is also a psychologist. He's talking about the law and conforming his answers to within the strictures of the law. In terms of her saying that it was her day of tragedy, I don't see anything strange about that. I mean, I think it was a day of tragedy for her. Her whole life ended on that day. She took the lives of her children. I mean, it's something that will be with her forever and that she will suffer about forever. We've seen evidence of that in court, but we also know from testimony that this was a big lead up to her struggling to try to keep this day from happening. And to me, and I think for everyone who's covering this case or knows anything about the case, it is a horrible tragedy. And it's hard to even look at the legal aspects for a lot of people because it's so emotionally awful.
So the jury was let go early today. Why would that happen in a case like this or any case? If people are confused about what that may mean.
Yeah, I know. It looks, because we're all on edge here wondering about is something up? Are they going to argue something? But I think that really was probably related to the fact that the TikTok witness wasn't able to testify and maybe the defense didn't have their next witness ready. I think unforeseen consequences meant something to do with the timing of the trial, and I don't really think it was anything major. That's kind of my sense of what I read from, the judge. I think it's just we're all kind of on edge wondering what's next in this trial, who will get excluded, what evidence will get excluded, what the judge is going to do next. And so I think that was what prompted all the questions about it. But trials end early all the time when witnesses, he conflicted. He said this witness, it didn't conflict. He said this witness couldn't testify, the TikTok woman. And he said it because she did not work at the facility where Lindsay Clancy was staying when she was trying to get mental health help. She wasn't there during the period that Lindsay was there, so she really didn't have material testimony to give or evidence to give in the case. And while I disagree with the judge on some of his and many of his rulings, I think this was appropriate. I also think that when you have a woman who's talking about her testimony on TikTok already, that's problematic too, because that is a income stream. So it's kind of like the old days where people would, in the OJ case, went on hard copy and got paid, and then they weren't able to testify at the trial because there were issues about what they were saying and how believable it was, although the judge did say that she was credible. But nonetheless, she was credible about a time when Lindsay Clancy wasn't at this hospital.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.